game 3. Quick replay. So let's have a quick look now at what we're going to do in the Champ Ladder Season 9 playoffs. So where are they? They are 2...
Oh, apparently, no, Frank was absolutely right. He did win 4-0.
Oh, right, okay. Good. No, so first of all, let's look at our opponent. So he's a 1500 Lizardmen team with 60k in the bank. We are playing against 11 players. Only 5 Sauruses, not 6. And the Kroxigor doesn't have any skills. So 5 Sauruses, all have come with block. 1 also comes with guard. And 2 come with tackle and mighty blow. So our vampires have got to be a little bit careful because they are definitely the 2 players that we don't like.
It's unlucky that it's tackle mighty blow, isn't it? Because that is just what vampires don't want. But apart from that,
yeah, apart from that, it's not too bad. The skink pack, so he's got a block skink. 3 have got sidestep, and 1 also comes with diving tackle. 12 fun factor and 3 rerolls. How did he get here? He got here by playing 20 games, winning 15 of them, drawing 3 and losing 2. So this guy got to know what he's doing. Impressive.
He's just got to know what he's doing, Andy.
Yeah.
Clearly knows what he's doing, doesn't he?
it does only have 11 players, though, so any that we can remove is all money in the bank, isn't it?
Indeed, yes. So we're playing at 1760 TV, so we are currently 260 above him. So that might be a Sibley.
It should be, shouldn't it?
It probably will be a Sibley, I think.
Shouldn't it? Yeah.
And we've got 5 vampires. And we've got the rest thralls. We've got 4 rerolls and 8 fun factor, so we're 4 down on fun factor. I'm going to leave the cheerleader and the coach in because 20 TV won't make it a great deal of difference at this point. I don't know if we're a home or away, but we've got a dirty player, some wrestle. That tackle guy is going to be huge. Morbid Orbits, which we haven't seen for a little while. Morbid Orbits, we need you to shine here.
Maybe it's on holiday.
Probably where we are. He still hasn't gone back from Portugal, of course.
We are doing. Where's we are gone?
I don't know. And then 30 Bob face the strength 4 thrall. So we should just wait for him to be online. Any predictions on this one from the stream? Think we can get through? Think we win? Think we'll lose? What do you think, Dave? Do you think we'll... What do you rate the chances at?
Tough one. 45% on paper. Depends how talented you're feeling tonight and how gifted your opponent is. Could go either way, but this is not a kind of rub your hands and go, well, this is 3 points in the bag by any means.
Yeah, I think this one's going to be bloody hard.
Well, skinks are difficult to deal with, and we've got 1 tackle player. The Sauruses are all heavily armoured, and we've got 1 mighty blow. My fear is that the Sauruses start injuring vampires, and we can't reply. But anything can happen.
Yeah. Well, we'll just have a quick look and we'll have a look and see who we'd play next round if we get through, because I believe this is the last match of this round to get through. So let's have a quick look. I'm sure it's Big Papa's in the house. I think it's Nurgle next.
Weewar says he's got loads of work on.
Oh, okay. 1800 Nurgles, mishaps. Ooh, that's not very nice. Ugh. That'll be hard. Could be worse. Make that 2200 Nurgle. That'd be really unpleasant. But yeah, okay, that'll be hard. Let's deal with what we've got in front of us first. I think that'd be hard for either of us.
Mishaps used to be a troll in our orc team, didn't he?
He did indeed, yes. So, right, we're in. I am not going to put any money in because there's no point, because it just gives it to him as well. So, we shall now start.
Yeah, I can't see you getting past the Nurgle team anyway. You never know, though. You never know.
No.
But it's like the game I just played. It's on paper. Nah, you wouldn't bet on it, would you?
No. I wouldn't bet on either of them. So the chances, it's like a, I don't know, that's a 5+. Well, yes, I suppose maybe you might, but you don't want to put your odds on rolling 2 5+s in the same time.
Oh no.
Oh. Okay, so he's gone for a Lonosaurus.
Silly Billy.
What do you think?
Saurus
Saurus and a wizard. Do you think he's Saurus?
well, he's chopped in Silly Billy for a wizard, basically.
Yeah.
I'd have taken Silly Billy for the nature of the vampires. If I was Pole, I'd be going for beat you up, because he's got the more talent and likelihood of doing it. In a straight punch up, he'll win.
Yeah.
So I think I'd have done that and take Silly Billy to help with that. Hotspur, you are just in time. This is the play of Mad Child Boy.
It is indeed. So I don't get to choose, so we'll see what he decides to choose to do.
Well, if I was him, I'd want to receive and start the combat straight away.
Indeed, and that's what he's done. Drace, good evening. We will be uploading this to YouTube. I'll try and get it done either this evening or tomorrow. So you will catch it on there. And
Nice seeing you, Drace, buddy. Catch you again later.
And thank you very much for the sub. Right, the tackly one is really important.
I haven't seen Tomo for a bit, have you?
No, I haven't actually. But isn't he? He lives somewhere like crazy.
Well, he's in Japan, but normally he streams sort of in the afternoons. But I haven't seen him streaming for a bit. Hotspur asked, do we know anything about your opponent? I don't remember playing him before myself. I don't think Andy has. And
no, I don't know.
We're assuming he's decent because his record's good. Or is it 15-3-2?
Yeah, 15-3-2. So, right, put the frenzy guy in the middle, the strength guy at the front in the middle. I'm protecting the tackle. 5 vampires is a lot. And then I've put some block and some wrestle on the line of scrimmage. Because I think they might just hold up marginally better. Very sunny, I think that's bad for us.
You filled in all 5?
Yeah, we're on defense. Why not? If we to do something, let's try and do something.
I'd have gone with 4. I'll be honest.
Well, we'll see. To be honest, I don't know.
Dig deep.
Let's see. I'm not gonna. And don't worry, my head isn't gonna drop if he suddenly gets in a couple of casualties. But let's just see. Let's see.
Yeah, Gruff's right. Even with our sunblock 10,000 on, that bright sunshine's not fun. Frank, that's my fear as well. But, it's a gamble. If you don't, then, you've got plenty of mobile players to be in the way and stuff. But
yeah. Let's just see what happens. We've split the line of scrimmage up because there's a Croxigor, and I didn't want him to block three thralls into a Crocs who then just have no chance of getting away. Villy, we have. I'd quite like a new handbag for Mrs. Davo. Frank, the problem with putting the bludgeoning ones on the line of scrimmage is he's got 2 mighty blow tackle. Oh, both teams going to re-roll. That's good for us. I think 3 re-rolls for us is better than for him, so I'll take that any day of the week.
Yes.
That's annoying.
Oh. No, it's Shatter Dice. Shatter Dice is off. Guy, yeah, okay. You remember what we were saying about your expectations and being at peace with, we didn't expect to do that well with these, did we?
Not really. I What did he roll? I'm curious. So he rolled 8, 11, and he rolled 10 at 12. I'm fucking glad I didn't put 2 vampires on the line of scrimmage. They'd be dead. It is going to make the rest of this drive really annoying because he's now going to score on turn 8.
You never know. Stuff might happen and it'll be alright in the end. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
See, Henry Judas very bravely survived that one. Well done, Henry.
Yeah, but they'd be off the field, Frank. So for half the game, I wouldn't have 2 of my best players. That's a good idea. It is a bit disappointing he managed to cause 2 casualties. Like, that, it doesn't go much better than that, does it?
Yeah, regretting the 5 vampire play almost immediately. Yes, all right, hindsight-tastic, you lot. It might have paid off. It isn't, but it may have. You're getting grief from the crowd for 5 vampires.
Oh well. Isn't this, I don't know. I don't know what you...
I think it's good-natured, but honestly, you're so fickle. Be supportive, damn you.
Hooray! Like that. See? Hooray!
No, not you.
No, I was practicing supportive look. That's what supportive looks like when people are doing it.
Okay. It's another one. I don't get any of those anymore.
Oh. Oh dear.
Say hello to your friend, Coldy.
Hello, Goldie. Right.
Hey!
Underwhelming and shite, I would have said.
Well. Early days, early days. Oh, good luck, Geiger. That's in OCC, is it? Oh, do try and beat him, mate. Good luck. It's not as easy as that though, Frank. That if Andy had tried to hypnotise all the tackle zones and then blitz the ball, it'd be in base contact with the tunnel lizards. Also, some of the hypnogazers would be happening from marked squares, so there would be a penalty, etc. So nice idea, but in practice, it was probably quite a long shot from that position.
We're not just not far enough forward.
Frank's all about the big plays there, Andy. No, that's fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Hey, dodge.
But
Back a sec.
you didn't have your pineapple.
We'll just be done with that. What have you brought? What have you brought? Oh, don't make me eat that.
Well, what the hell? Plus, something healthy.
Is it,
Cheers.
you brought mayo?
I don't know.
I don't care about the result anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, on my lap right now we have a medium-size pizza with cheese and tomato, chicken, and of course some form of meat.
Yeah, we're back. See the game's picked up.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Okay.
not, has it?
No, it's got worse.
It's got worse.
So now we're on turn. We're basically the most important thing that can happen now is that we save re-roll for the one turner, and we try and score with a movement 7 vampire.
Hi, Odyssey.
Good evening, Oddity.
Oh, have you just put mayonnaise on your pizza, you dirty twat? Honestly, that's disgusting.
Mm-hmm. Why would you not put mayonnaise on a pizza? It's beautiful. It's really
no,
good.
just yeah. Well,
Mad Ronin's not a fan. He clearly doesn't like the mayonnaise.
Oddity says fairly lackluster lizard team. Kinda, but he does have 2 block tackle mighty blowsaurus, which are ideal for twatting vampires. So yeah, if we were playing against if we were playing with Rory, sorry, the flaming death team. Yeah, but against the vampires, I think they'll be fine. This team's like a chicken and tuna pizza that's been taken out of the pizza oven too soon. It's not very good, and it's not really ready. Oh, hello. The vampire team has got one tackle thrall, but no, the vampires aren't very high level, mate. We've got a blodge frenzy one. We've got a dodge move vampire. We've got a blodge mighty blow vampire. We've got a totally new vampire. And where's the other one? Oh, we've got a block dodge vampire. So, no, not developed enough. Oh, Geeks Wargaming, don't ask him what kind of pizza he favours us either, because it makes it worse. Sigh. You gotta laugh, ain't you?
Should have done that move first, maybe. So we need to do one other Hypno Gaze, so I can probably do that with a Frenzy. So as we've already got to the stage where we need to basically go large or go home.
Well, I mean, you can do a 2 dice blitz on the ball if you can hypno the Saurus southwest of the ball, I suppose.
Yeah, it's getting there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, I mean, Sun Disc hypnotizes it, and Tomo does the blitz. It's 2 dice into 1 dice on a skink without block. Oh no, he does have block.
Fucking hell. Come on.
Good job you did do it with Morbid Orbits.
Mm-hmm.
So I was proposing that you do it with the Frenzy Vamp.
Get off.
Ooh, got one. Now, a really kind bounce. Would it be unreasonable for the vampire to catch it? Yes, it would.
Oh, well.
Anybody had any trick-or-treaters knock on the door yet tonight?
Or as they're known in England, little twats.
Oh, bless them. They're only kids, Andy.
Mm. There we go. Well,
Well, you've given us something to think about anyway, haven't you? It's, you know, not going down quietly there. Keeks has had about 30. Pseudonym's safe. It's only lunchtime in extreme West Wales, so you'd be all right for another 6 hours or so, Pseudo.
Well,
But in where Pseudo is in extreme Western Wales, they're absolutely mad about trick or treating, aren't they?
West Wales.
Extreme West Wales, otherwise known as the United States.
Oh, okay.
Oddly says he's a vegan, so he gives the kids an apple each.
It must be fun on the first year. As in, they don't come back.
Yeah, well, I mean, Verbal's a raging alcoholic, but it doesn't mean he gives them a shot of vodka when they come round, does it?
No, he does.
Maybe he does.
Ooh.
Oh, hello.
That's good.
It's great. But the thing I don't like is that the vampire's multiple marked, so the chances of pulling off any future Hypnogazers next turn, should we need any, are slender.
Mm-hmm. You know why that is, don't you? Because we've got about 4 players down.
Yeah.
But we've given him something to think about. I'm not entirely convinced he's going to get away with this. It would depend a little bit on how... because he's going to knock the thrall that's got tackle onto the ball. If that bounces good, i.e. it goes into his half, we might score. If the bounce is bad and it goes into my half, we might be in trouble. Ooh, that's big. He hasn't got a reroll for the pickup, so... And if the ball lands in a tackle zone, which it probably will... Come on, land in a tackle zone.
We don't have a sure hand skink either, do we? Or even better, even better, somebody catches it. So a simple 2+ dodge, 2+2+ go for it, touchdown. Thanks, Undies. Oh dear, that was a spot of luck, wasn't it, everyone? And if I had any bits, I'd cheer. That was tip top. Oh, he's done quite well there. That's quite good. Cheers, Pseudo. But sometimes being a no talent luck sack is just what you need to win a game of Blood Bowl, isn't it?
If this comes off, this will be one of my favourite Blood Bowl plays ever.
What complete fluke. Hello, Gillian. You've clocked one of those skinks has got DT, haven't you?
I have. But if I get this right, it won't matter.
Okay, I'll leave you to it. Annoyingly, they both got sidestep as well, which is... The challenge with the chain pseudo is all the skinks on the north side have got sidestep. Otherwise, that would be a very viable plan. And the south side's not very accessible, nor is the west side. Mike, yeah, both the skinks to north of the ball have got diving tackle, unfortunately. There you go, Frank. You have your wish. Oh, you jammy fucker. Oh, Mandy. You completely spawned that. Give us a smile. Sometimes you've just got to be lucky rather than... I was going to say good, but no, that was quite elegant. I mean, to be fair, a push would have done. You didn't have to knock him over. But that's just a bonus. Andy, if you're speaking, I can't hear you.
No, I'm just enjoying that. That was pretty good.
He'll be fuming now. I wouldn't blame him.
So we'll go and score.
Congratulations.
Yes, yes.
Oh dear. This is like an Arians playoff run all the way through. Pseudo, you're a gent. Thanks, buddy.
So that's how you level up the right elf, by the way. If anyone's wondering, that is indeed how you score with the right player.
Has anyone seen Sundisk? We used to see Sundisk all the time, didn't we? I think he's all right.
Yeah, I don't know where he's gone.
Wonder if he's a daytime viewer person, and so since you've not been on holiday and we've only been streaming evenings.
Okay, yeah, that could be a thing.
Just a guess. C2MC, hello, buddy. Cool night, hello, mate.
Oh dear, we've got to play with 11. We've got 4 fucking players knocked out, or oh well. I got a little bit of luck there. I was pleased with that one because I saw
A little bit.
I was I was pleased, a little bit pleased with that one because the chain push was quite elegant.
To be fair, what Andy was going for and what he needed was significantly less good than what he got. So what he was aiming for was likely to work anyway, or at least decent odds. What he got was just icing on the cake. He was after pushes with the blitz on the lizard there.
Yep.
Ramaset says, yeah, you're quite right, Ramaset. This is how you get to be number 5 in the world. Sometimes you've just got to roll a hard 6.
So right, you can knock over the three thralls. Yeah, that's totally fine. He can get a block on the other 2 vampires. I mean, if we're lucky, the ball bounces 1 square to our left, or 1 square to our right.
I'd bounce to the right, drop out. And have Duka throw it back our end. Oh, it's a shame.
Yeah, it's a shame. Oh well.
Congratulations, Jelly Ellie's just won his OCC game.
Hang on, I've still got some chicken and tuna pizza left. Please excuse me.
Oh, I've just been slightly sick into my tea there. Oh,
He's just giving it to a Saurus.
optimistic. Well, it's hard to see why he's hard at the blitz down, isn't he? There is that.
we're making it pseudonym. It's 20 bits to you now.
Oh, sorry, JLL, wrong competition.
Right, I've got 2 pieces left. Does anyone want one? Oh, really good.
Wonder what you do wrong to get so much disparaging support as you have. The people show up to try and cheer for your opponent and stuff. This never happens to that fantastic fella, does it? All Jimmy gets is a tower of support and we love you no matter what, Jim, and all that. How'd you get that, Andy?
Oh.
Frank says no one likes a winner. So I must therefore be popular then, because I've just lost. Boo. Wasn't happy about it. Snafu Ra says pizza envy. Not if you knew what was on it, Snafu, honestly.
Especially if you know what's on it.
Madronin, you assume that because he doesn't let it show on screen, but secretly it wounds him deeply.
Oh.
Oh, it is 2 for Tuesdays at Domino's, isn't it?
Is it? You mean there's another one of these waiting for me downstairs?
Well, it's 2 for Tuesday every Tuesday. Is that a Domino's one? I thought the local Domino's refused to sell you that.
No. Who told you that?
They did, I think. Maybe you've just got to speak to somebody new on the phone and you didn't know. I do know that Papa John hires teams of ninjas to try and get you. Crimes against pizza. It's true, isn't it? You're actually banned from entering the nation of Italy. Just
Oh.
on principle. And there's certain parts of Chicago and New York that aren't that keen on letting you in either.
That's not true.
It is.
Yeah, well, it shouldn't be.
Grindled, as far as I'm concerned, Domino's is sold out. Imagine if Gordon Ramsay had a pizza chain, he wouldn't let this nonsense happen, would he?
It's really good for you.
Frank, I didn't try the podcast yet, but what I did do is put it as a favourite, and I do have a trip up north on Sunday. So it's entirely likely I'll download some of those for that journey. Nathan Senior asks, have we ever tried chocolate pizza? Ooh.
Oh.
Don't think I fancy it. No, I haven't tried that. I'm a simple kind of chap that I think that pizza should basically involve maybe some pepperoni or ground beef and then maybe some onions.
Bread
some
occasionally.
Chili, some chili. Well, that's default, isn't it? The base comes with it.
Right. So I don't want to leave 2 vampires over here, but I do want to take the extra 3 mighty blow hit. Do the blitz first.
Hey.
Yep, so that's... I'm thinking about now having the vampire... Sorry, the strength 4 thrall is probably very, very, very useful here. Because...
God, I can't believe it sometimes. He's got a name. That's Bobface you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bobface. Sudo's asking, did you intend to do a hypnotise and forget?
Where?
I don't know. Can't remember. Oh, hello, Sebo. You all right, mate? And Sebo says bacon should be on everything, especially on pizza. I can't disagree. Bacon is fantastic, isn't it? Do you know what I lived on Monday was bacon sandwiches. I had 2 bacon sandwiches for late breakfast and 2 bacon sandwiches for tea. Marvellous. Oh, Robbo, thank you very much, buddy. 2 months on the spin, Andy. And Robbo says, "Is the alien radar doing 1 lap per second?" Robbo, no, mate. That's the Isauron, mate. The Isauron is all powerful. Blows cold air, tells you what temperature is, and can tell the time.
Robbo, thank you very much. That's another beer I...
Is that a beer in Sweden or a beer in somewhere where beer's not 50 quid a pint?
Yeah.
Because
So
if you're talking in Sweden, that's a mouthful. Maybe a couple of mouthfuls of beer you owe him.
We get sniffs sometimes. They do sell sniffs of beer in Sweden.
What? Can you pass me a used glass, please? I can't afford a pint. Yes, of course, my dear. Here you go. Thank you very much.
You think we're joking?
When I got the bar in the hotel, and above it, the optics in huge letters on a sign was finance available, and they weren't kidding. Dear Lord. I really think it must have been 9 quid. Can't remember the exact exchange rate at the time, but 9 quid a pint. 9 quid?
It's disgraceful, isn't it? Young lady, can I put a request in? That's broken. Robbo's just come into the stream, and it made me think of his little favourite catchphrase. And I said, "That's broken."
Robbo, he can fix it.
No, Robbo can't fix it. Oh yes.
Sebo, can you still get veal widely in Austria? 'Cause that was a particularly excellent dish I once had in I think it was Austria or Germany. Can't remember. But obviously, veal's taken quite a lot of heat, like fur coats and that, for the animal loving community, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Sebo, I was just asking, can you still get veal escalopes?
Isn't that escallops?
Escalopes.
I always pronounce escallops.
Can you still buy schnitzel but with Schweinfleisch?
What do we think about his defence here? I think he's learnt from his mistake, and has put together a much better defence.
Robbo says that Eva's got such a menacing laugh. She's been practicing for Halloween, so when she wants to do it the kids, she just does that and run off.
True story.
She's not giving them bits of leftover pizza, is she? You'll have to complain to some parents.
Leftover pizza?
What have you done to our Dean and Tiffany?
You just fouled and got knocked out.
One bite of that pizza. Let's do it.
There's nothing wrong with that pizza.
Do you want a list of things or just the first 10?
Oh, honestly.
Nori says that the follow gift's too big and obscures everything. It's a gratitude thing, though, Nori. We know it's quite prominent, but that's kind of on purpose. Folks see it, happen, and then other people go, "Hey, that was amazing! I want to make that happen." So they hit the follow button as well. It's like it's marketing, clever.
We like it.
Yeah.
Okay, right, we're going to do something that's just arguably slightly sensitive.
Oh, Pseudo, mate, I'm a completely worthless person. I don't deserve to live on God's clean earth or breathe the same air, mate. I'm sorry. Yeah, 1-0. I'm at peace with the result.
Oh, I want to throw a block there, but if we don't get the knock, if we fail the bloodlust when we're sent off, so I can't afford to throw the block there. But what I can afford to do is just move the vampire back 1 square. And just bring him in the middle, because if we bring him in the middle, he's got more threat projection than if he was left on his own.
Pseudo, I missed what you said there. It was something about you wanted Andy to touch your balls, and then you'd something lightly. Again, we're back to that ethical question, aren't we? That he'd really quite like the sub that you'd doubtless feel that it was worthwhile for him to let you. Guess he'll do anything for that.
I'll do anything for money.
But then you're weighing it up against the, live on air. You'd be open to barbs. Well, let's put it like this: you couldn't watch Jimmy anymore. You couldn't go into that channel.
Indeed.
So it's a
Lockman,
tough choice, isn't it? What to do?
Lockman from our tabletop escapades. Good evening, Lockman, top chap.
Nice to make your acquaintance. So, are you doing basically what I was doing in my UK bubble game? Is looking at the player with the ball and think, how can I delay him as long as possible?
Yeah, I am now. Oh, that's really small.
Well, stop complaining. I don't think I've cut.
Finner.
Okay. I was talking about the tea. Thank you very much.
Sure, you would. No, absolutely, obviously. It's not in your usual bucket then, with the governor written on.
No, I've only been given a Mickey Mouse cup this time.
Quite literally.
yeah. Yeah, I was disappointed too. No, not disappointed with the tea. God, radar ears.
Yes, of course.
Does it come with a cookie?
No.
Not now, it doesn't.
It doesn't come with a cookie. Oh no, I feel like I've let myself down.
I've told you, you want to get some Stroop waffle and tuck them in the drawer for later. Very easy for storage, being quite flat. Oh, they're marvellous.
Oh dear, she's trying to make me healthily, which I admire. And she got sent to work today with a little a little pot of pineapple, alongside my spaghetti bolognese and cereal and all the other things I get sent to work with.
So you, of course, immediately added the pineapple to the spaghetti bolognese, thinking it'd be a great improvement, did you?
No, what I did do was I added the pineapple to the side of the table and then ate everything else.
And then ate the pineapple.
Oh dear, Jaleel almost forgot he had to go out drinking. What a top chap.
Was it Friday again already? Jaleel, have a good time, mate. You see, White Rabbit, that was all part of the plan, that if we start talking about Andy's dietary requirements, it'll completely take your attention away from the 5 vampire setup. We completely changed the subject then, you barely noticed.
So he's got 2 turns to score.
So, did you eat the pineapple in the end?
Oh no, don't like pineapple.
Oh, quite like pineapple.
No, I actually do like pineapple. Right, so we can blitz the skink. I think he's going to want to hand it off to the skink here. So if we can wipe out as many skinks as possible, we're actually forcing the handoff play.
Yes.
Is there a way of hypnotising and getting in? Maybe. Let's see what happens with this block.
Hey, wrong set.
You just see where he sidesteps here.
Do you know, Pseudo, I would. Not really out of choice, but like, let's say it was for a small wager. I could eat pineapple and peanut butter. I wouldn't recommend it, but I think it'd be all right. Yeah, Onyx Tyrant. Yeah, that's exactly the plan.
Yeah. Well, I'm mostly considering he's going to want to give it to one of these 2 skinks and then potato off down here. That's what I think he's going to want to do. So what I'm going to do is at this stage I'm going to bring a thrall back. I'm going to bring him all the way back. So if he potatoes on me, we can get a 2 dice block.
Oh, Pseudo, don't unsubscribe. I'd eat the pineapple and peanut butter. The problem is getting it on film. I suppose I could take a selfie. That'd be weird taking a selfie with a tin of pineapple and a jar of peanut butter, wouldn't it?
Two, three, 4. Yeah, that would be bizarre. Three rerolls. Oh, we could do that.
Oh, snafu! I'm not sure about that. Have you tried it? Because I like Marmite, but I like it on toast or buttered bread. Pineapple's great, but no, that really is a clash of flavours, that is.
Okay, so we're going to be able to tag both skinks. I know he's going to be able to get this skink at the back, in the back left out by blitzing and then handing off. What I'm now more thinking is that although that's the handoff skink,
Eating alone hurts.
he's going to really struggle to get anything on this. And I'm fine with 1-0 at the half. I mean, 2-0 at the half would be bloody spectacular. But if we just stop him scoring now, job done. Especially when we open the game with, he started the game with 2 casualties.
Yes, that's been going a little better since, hasn't it?
Yeah.
KOs are mounting up though. What are they all playing at?
I know we do really need some of those back. I think we were playing with 14, so I can spare 1 of the KOs, but I need 2 out of 3 KOs back.
Oh, it's really good.
That's quite nice. Because what he's wanting to do here is block tackle into the bludger. At the moment, he can't do that. Okay, so he's going for what I think is plan B. Yes, Frank.
Oh.
That's an interesting block because it doesn't help him. That's a very I don't understand that block.
I think I'd have blocked with Asaurus southeast first, and then used that guy who was just blocked to have another go if the first one didn't work, and that would clear a semi path.
Hmm. This I don't, because I usually need to keep him out of the half. If he's not in our half with a skink, next turn, I can't concede. I know I can't score potentially, but 1-0's fucking brilliant.
Well, especially as you're receiving.
Yeah.
I mean, Paul's going to be sick about the first half, that it was perfect dice stringed together to really make that blitz and then push pickup business happen in the first place. That was just fantastic.
Oh, indeed, absolutely, completely agree. Okay, so there is a scoring threat. This is the last game in the round of 32. If that is a 1. If this is a 1... I don't think that was good play there, in as much as the you're asking for trouble.
Frank wants to talk about Chaos Minotaurs. Or I don't think we can, Frank. We've already done it once this week, and I'm on a strict 1 per week discussion about Minotaurs on Chaos Turns, bud.
So this skink can get to the end zone fairly easily. What I can do is I can knock it over. I try and knock it over twice.
Sido Asunk, what do you think of Chuff Minotaurs? Well, they're just flat worse than Chaos Minotaurs, really. You need the double for the mutations, massive. I don't think Chuffs really need them. I wouldn't bother if it was me.
Boom!
Ooh.
Okay, right. Well, he can't score. Oh no, he can score. The sidesteppy one can get there.
Was just looking for Morbid Orbits, but I think he's off the pitch. Where's he gone?
The tackly one.
Yeah.
He's on the right. He's on the other flank.
Oh, yeah. Far right wing. Got you.
3 dice on.
Pseudo, would I play an ogre team if you got 6 Minotaurs instead of 6 ogres? Yeah, be interesting, wouldn't it? Because I mean, Minotaurs and ogres are comparable. The Minotaurs lacks an armor point of the ogre, but I'd say wild animals arguably slightly better than Bonehead, as you don't lose your tackle zones. So I suppose it's easier to trigger wild animal. Yeah, I'd give it a go just for fun. I'm not a huge fan fan of ogres, though, either, to be honest. They're a bit of a disaster-prone team, but yeah, I think I'd give that a go.
Why was I doing that? Why did I not do that first?
Well done.
Okay, so he can't score.
Yeah, don't forget, Rex, though, that you don't get wild animal if you block. So if you throw a block with a Minotaur, it's a 1 in 6.
Ooh, okay, stay up, stay up, stay up, stay up, stay up. Okay, so that gives me 2 different viable scoring threats. That was just a free Hypno Gaze. The reason we're standing that up is because it's going to tie up those 2 players then. We get sent off, we got sent off. I'm really like, wow, we're 1-0 up.
Don't get giddy.
Mm.
But yeah, it's that's spectacular, isn't it?
Yeah, we've also, oh no, I was about to say we're playing against 10 for next game, but we're not. Next half. Not quite.
Not that the lizards can do, I wouldn't have said, Oddity.
What's that?
Oddity's asking, is there a push play for the lizards here?
No.
I really don't know. I really don't think there is.
Ooh, double
Oh
skulls.
dear. Oh dear. He's alright.
No.
Well done.
Indeed. I want to see what he does with the ball. I think we'll see a blitz and just run backwards. That's what I think we're going to see.
You'd have thought he'd blitz with a mighty blow, lad, near the centre circle.
He just moved him there. I think, yeah, he did, yeah.
Oh, no, you're right, he has. He was the one that just moved, so he's still white for me. But, yeah, maybe.
But I'm so pleased. Just the fact that he can't now score is just insanely good. We're going to see a foul. That's what we're going to see. So this will be a blitz action move for the ball carrier. Double skulls, maybe? Yeah. And then he'll go and stand. I don't know. So they're just behind, just in front of the Lonosaurus, yeah. And then we'll see a foul. Hopefully, he gets sent off, because if he gets sent off, he's only got 10 players. So I don't think the foul here is a good idea.
Well, we've trained in passive removal, so. Oh. Lawrence! Hey!
Okay, well, he's back. So.
You didn't fancy leaving it at the region?
No, because he's important. He's important. I say he's the important one. It is just important that we got that.
Yeah, you're right.
So there's a 2 dice uphill on the ball, needing either needing both down stumbles or pow on both dice, which I think is 25% with a reroll. It goes up a bit. Let's have a look.
Honestly, I'm thinking trying for the steal.
So we've got a 43% chance of knocking the ball over if I throw a reroll at it. Or we could just Surfasaurus.
Nah, pseudonym. I like mutations for chaos. That's the most interesting bit about them. So, nah.
Right, so Surfasaurus. Throw 2 dice uphill. Right, fuck it. Let's do the 2 dice uphill first. It's not first, it's or, isn't it? Alright.
Oh.
Why?
Oh.
See, they're normal dice. They're normal. That's what normally happens when people do 2 dice uphill.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, it is what normally happens. It's what you expect to happen.
The KOs didn't come back. Oh, they've got 3 out back.
Yeah, but nuts. The one we're missing is Bushranger Blodge Vamp.
Oh dear.
Ah, it's fine. We've got 4 vamps on the pitch. That's okay.
Oh well. I don't know whether my opponent's in the stream, so I'm not sure I want to at least finish setting up. At least I'm going to just keep quiet about what I might want to do.
Has he said much so far?
I don't think we've said a word to one another. Oh, he said hi, have fun. I forgot to reply.
And you said nothing.
Yeah, I forgot to reply.
Oh dear. They were right. You are slowly turning into him. This channel is going in that direction.
No, it's not.
Means your opponent.
Not mean. Right, how many vampires we got? I got 4, haven't we? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So
Frank, don't leave it. Leave it. Oh God, Pseudo. Pseudo predicts that one day we're going to wake up and discover that you and Jimmy have turned into a single being.
we become Captain Planet together, do we? Our powers combined, we are Captain Planet.
Oh, oddity, yeah. You just still have the wizard, don't forget.
Yeah, no, we've not forgot about that. We have not forgot about the wizard. I should do it. Well, that's good. Lose a turn. I'll take that.
Nice.
That's a good kick as well. I say good, I mean spectacular.
Coming together, isn't it? Hey, it's all coming together. It's going to be all right.
3, 4, 5, 6, and a throw. It's just written nice kick.
Well, this is where you say, we've been practicing. So, what you're saying is we should christen that formation the Ducks. Oh dear, the audience aren't fans of Pole's the Ducks setup formation.
Why not?
They didn't say why not, they just don't like it.
Oh. I like it.
I'd say if you wanted me to be critical,
No.
it rather gives you the chance to screen and toddle off down the wing tying up the Sauruses as you go, so that a couple of vampires spare have got to deal with the skinks. Touchdown, please. That's what I don't like about it. I think if I was in that position, I'd probably gone with chevrons, almost certainly.
Oh,
What?
Hawkeye, thank you very much, sir.
Okay, 3 months in a row. You're a wonderful human being, thank you.
And Hawkeye's just got injured.
My
Oh,
God, just as
no.
we said that, what's the chances? Just as we said that, Hawkeye just been casualtied, mate. Never mind, Ron and Linda will kiss it better. He's all right though, isn't he?
What have
That
you
was
got?
just a. It was just a little badly hurt. It wasn't a more serious. I can't believe he's. As soon as that happened, bang, Hawkeye's injured. What's the chances?
Not much.
That's amazing.
Unbelievable, Jeff. Do want to do that. Okay, right, we need to go and fetch the ball now. Aurelius. Okay, well, let's see. They're hungry today.
Yeah, the fans are right, Andy. That this kind of thanking people for subbing and then resulting in their immediate injury, it's not a great incentive, is it? God, what have we done? Maybe we should offer some sort of insurance policy, you know, that should a new subscriber who's just got injured as a result, you know, to make sure we take care of all the medical bills.
If you were harmed in the making of this program, or have any relatives who, etc., etc.
Hello, Farron. Oh, Slick Fiskin, that was frightfully witty. I bet Pseudo wishes he said that. Slick Fiskin says, you know what the name of this defence should be? It's pole position. Oh, see what you did there.
Right, there is stronger because it stops. No. There is also.
Cute points out that do bite before pass. Bite before pass, remember. It's like the petrol station at BP. Bite before pass.
Oh, now if I make that reroll, if I make that, that'd be quite nice.
Yeah,
And that's
quite
the
nice.
blitz. That would be the blitz then. Let's do that. I'm going to do that as a roll. Yeah.
Well, go on, go mad. Why not?
And we'll keep the tackle guy isolated off. Now, I was going to throw the one dice block there, but actually there's almost no incentive to doing it, so let's just leave that.
I like Bobface just marking up that Saurus.
So the blitz here now will be Henry Judas. If we'd still got the reroll, I would have put a guy here to try and limit the blitz on Henry Judas. But okay, so he'll blitz Henry Judas and probably end up and put pieces here. We should still be able to get in. Sundisk should still be alright.
Sundisk could be fine.
Quiet says bite before pass. You're right, and we learnt that in one of our final games with the Vampires during qualification.
What wasn't I just telling you? Remember, it's like BP. Bite before pass. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. Sorry.
That's what we were
I wondered
talking
why you were
about.
talking about that. I was like, BP, I don't need some
Yes.
petrol.
Quiet mentioned it. Yeah, he's seen it in one of them YouTube's guides, Andy. You know that other people make, but we never have those.
Oh, yeah. Do you know what? I'm taking some time off work soon, and I'm going to make one. Or 3 or 10.
Well, you know what? I'm not here on Thursday or Sunday.
Are you here on Saturday, by the way?
Yes.
So we're going to have to rearrange the whole stream just for a week, just for you. I think that's good. No, it's good. Well, it doesn't work without you. Oh, no!
Henry, no! Henry's just arrived and said hello.
Well, he's missing the next game. So assuming we get past this one, he's not going to be
When
available.
look, I'll tell you what. To avoid this happening in the future, when the doorbell goes, I'll hand them like a Kevlar vest and a helmet, like before coming in to greet you. And then as soon as they say hello, and then the rock or bricks or whatever come flying at their heads, they'll be fine. But think about it, Andy. If everybody who subscribes or says hello or any of that sort of stuff immediately is killed seconds later in the game of Blood Bowl, eventually we're going to nobody's going to watch. It'll just be you, me, and a pity view from Shawnee.
Oh no. Frank, yeah, I never got around to those. Because what happened was I realised I didn't want to do it. Because it was a fuckload of work for something that already exists everywhere else.
I think we should try a couple and see if anybody watches them.
Oh, he's talking about something else, but yes, I agree.
What team build guides is what I was talking about.
Interesting. Oh, fail.
C2MC, were you with us earlier? I had some Watsits. That was quite good. Oh, he's dropped it, Andy.
He hasn't gone for it. I am quite concerned about where that diamond tackle skink's going to go.
No, I mean, Sundisk has dropped it.
Oh.
Just reading chat. Yeah, Frank's right. He has gone a bit full men, hasn't he? What do you think?
So Bobface, if he was holding the ball and that Saurus wasn't there, could just hand it off to Drace, who scores. So the first thing we need to do is we need to try and knock the guy marking the ball over. So let's just do that, because that's got to happen. That's a thing that's just got to be done. So
right, that is now done.
He's in the blank.
Is he going to stand on the ball?
Yep. Yes. And I'm going to follow that up.
Nuts.
No. So, of squares we did not want the ball to go in. Any advance on that one?
No, that one for me, please. Definitely, that's the worst square the ball could possibly have gone in.
Oh, shit.
So near and yet so very far.
Yeah. Game of shit the bed and I'll go first.
You haven't even got any obvious pushes onto the ball either. There's no cunning blitz that would... You can't do it. And you can't fill in gaps to make it happen either, easily.
No. Nope, this is very true. So, I need you to do two things. So you could go there. You could go there. You come in and do the hit. No. Do the blitz. Oh, 1, 2.
Texter, technically, I think you are probably right there, mate.
Alright, okay, let's try this.
Good luck. I don't know what it's going to be, but I'm looking forward to it.
Raise into threes.
tension's killing me.
Nah. Me.
And back. You should be ashamed of yourself. Andrew, this is disgusting. Hurry up, you've got 7 seconds left. That was a dirty play, Andrew. Nice. You don't seem happy with the elegance of your...
It was lovely if I'd have scored.
Really?
If I'd have scored.
Still pretty good.
It's alright. It's alright. He's still got some thinking to do.
Yeah.
But I think he'll get away with it now.
Look at what's his overall plan here.
Pick it up on a 4. And I don't know after that.
No.
He has done a shitload of damage. Considering how little damage output he should have, I have taken a lot of removals.
It's okay. Florence just patched him up again.
What are we on? 5 casualties. And I think he had 4 KOs. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Sector. Shh, don't tell him. Don't tell him. Frank's predicting Crocs wants to be next to the ball, but he got confused.
Well, he's looking the wrong way, look. And Crocs is staring off into space.
He's looking at that card over on the touchline there.
He's trying to read it. And it just says O-N-E. I think that's what he was reading.
Bless him.
But, yeah.
Yep, Lockman's right. 6 casualties sustained, apoed once, and succeeded, regened once.
Yeah.
Got 4 box.
Harring Zord, thank you very much, good sir. Harring Zord is famous Twitch streamer.
Does Unbot go off there? I haven't seen him say anything for a bit.
It's on. I think.
There we go. Harring Zord, you are a gentleman, thank you.
Oh, Zumbot was broken again. Been really unreliable. I've switched him on 3 times so far this stream.
Sky Blue Monty, hello, buddy. Going all right, actually. This is a game Andy was not expecting to win. First round of the Chant Ladder playoffs. It's going okay. Don't think it's in the bag yet, but you'd take this position every time, I think.
Drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it. Yes.
Pseudo, honestly, and this sounds awful, I didn't know you streamed, mate. Have you got a channel? Feel free to link it below. But genuinely didn't know that you went in for that sort of thing, buddy.
Now we have some interesting problems.
Well, Pseudo, I didn't ask, but then in the same way as I don't ask any of the other folks in the room of the stream, rather, I've got and regularly check the Blood Bowl 2 Twitch platform to see who's streaming. And so I've inferred who streamers are just by the handful of names that you see doing it. So no, it wasn't an oversight or a slight in any way. Please don't think that.
2 plus 2 plus. Surely you just go and try and dodge out and pick it up. So I'm curious. I'm just pondering what the best play is here. I'm looking at hypnogazing the Lonosaurus, running over and one dice in the tackle guy. Although it is one dice, which is a 3 plus success, a 2 isn't a critical fail and gets me over towards the ball. So I think I'm going to take that. Also, it gets me players towards the edge, which is where I want to go, towards the ball, which is what I want to be. Where am I going to have to hypno from? So we can go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can hypnogaze from there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ugh. I want to hypnogaze from there, but not stand in that square.
Bite-sized Santa, you should try it. It's an absolute winner. I've got some peanuts now.
2, 3, 6. I can't stand in that square. I can't stand in that square. I want to hypnogaze from that square. Alright. It's plan
I feel
A.
like I need to engage with Pseudo some more. He's becoming disenchanted. What's the weather like over by you, mate? It's got a bit nippy over here.
Okay, we made the hypnogaze. We push Saurus away, and push that Saurus away. Follow up. And the point of that was the tackle is now not played against the vampire, so we could, I suppose, just pick the damn thing up.
Live a little. Why not?
Well, could he get he could get 2 dice on the ball, but he couldn't get 2 dice on the ball. Should we try and win the game? Let's try and win the game.
Come on. No! You little beauty. You
Yes!
little beauty.
Okay, so that should be the game.
I think it is. Yeah, can't send it back. Duran, thank you very much for the host, old boy. And welcome,
Yes, Duran.
Durham viewers.
Wow, that was hard work.
Trace says Trace scored.
Did he score?
Team's best player. Well, yeah, I mean, he's a subscriber and he recently said hello, so I was expecting a horrific injury, but no, he was touchdown.
He was
One
all
sec.
right. Okay, good. Right. Well, I say it's game. It's not game, and we've only got one reroll left, so I'm going to be really careful here. Conde, we don't think about that until we're actually there. 2-0 isn't by no guarantee the game, although. Because let's just play this out for a second. It's Lizards. They score in 2 turns relatively easily. That gives him 3 more turns to try and take the ball off me. It'll be hard.
And back.
What? Thanks, Destronov, but I don't quite understand the rest of that sentence. And we're not done.
He's saying that lizards are underpowered and vamps are overpowered,
Okay.
basically. He might be kidding. I think he was kidding.
Okay, high kick. Yeah. He caught it. Alright, well. Yeah, this is a standard 2-turn score now, look. So you can stun the skink there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. Yeah, he can score with 2 go for it. So I won't be using my reroll now because I need it for the offense / defense of next drive.
Oh, slightly bad fast points out. Sauron's not looking very menacing this evening. It's because the light's on.
Oh. It's
You turn the
constant.
light off.
It's constantly
'Cause it
scanning.
No. You're light in the background.
Oh yeah, I know. I like to be able to see. I don't like being in dark. That's why we need to get the plasma ball back. Does anyone want to gift us a plasma ball? I'll swap it for some dice from Sweden. No, sorry, Portugal. These dice obviously they take a week to arrive. They don't update rankings very well, and everything's made of fish. But apart from that, it's great.
Did you have special dice for Portugal then?
No, I was referring to the fact that they're not very quick on the updating of the rankings. No, the Sweden Eurobowl was really, really, really good. They uploaded the results almost straight away. I have high regard and much respect for the Swedish.
Pseudonym, first of all, the plasma orb. We had a plasma orb months ago, and it's completely different from I don't know what is it? A lava lamp, I think.
Yeah.
Totally different. And the Sauron here is clearly something altogether separate as well. Yeah.
Cheers, Eldar.
The tension's underwhelming.
I was just thinking. Oh, we should go
Just
faster.
thinking, hurry up.
Oh dear. So, yeah, look, the skink, we can't do a lot about this.
Oh, Robbo's setting you up a lovely one here. And he says, Andy, the rankings are up your number 5. And Sky Blue Monty says, number 5 what? So then there's another opportunity to explain how important and special you are. Over to you.
I've got to think about my next turn, so I'm gonna pass on that free pass. If you wouldn't mind, that'd be great.
And Andy went to Portugal week before last, played in the Euro Bowl, and as a result is now ranked 5th in the world in the NAF for Dark Elves. And Andy's very pleased. No, Monty, you've got to go and compete in the tournament, mate. You can't just, go and take a few photographs and that.
Yeah, it's not that easy. You can't just tip up and start snapping. Right, well, there's 2 dice on the Croc, sorry, but that doesn't achieve anything. Where do we need the players to be at the end of the turn? Well, that's going to be the blitz. That skink is going to be the blitz. So if that skink is the blitz, we need to be there. And
Just summarising the last 20 chat comments. You fellas would really like GCBC Twitch broadcast on a Monday evening. Based on what you just said there, you'd fit right in. We don't have a GCBC link in the Twitch, do we?
no, we don't. I don't know why.
Probably because the aging rule.
Oh, yeah, probably, yeah.
We should put one in.
Okay, so
Anybody who doesn't know, GCBC is Gav Coleman Broadcasting Company that does a show 8:30 every Monday evening. The key feature of the show is it's guaranteed 17% Andy Darvo bashing content every show minimum. But it's all out of love, really, isn't it?
yeah. Right, he's in the way where he is, so let's just knock him over.
What, you mean Evercorn Night? Sky Blue Monty, where do you sign up? There's a link below to the UKBBL website if you want. Robbo, it's 17%. It's a guaranteed minimum. There's sometimes, obviously, it goes up to 50% or more. It raises an interesting question, Pseudo, and I think you're right. But what percentage of Andy bashing happens in streams across the board? You know, other streams. Perhaps we could have some sort of league table. Secretly, Andy, I think it's a sign you've really cracked it this time. You start to attract haters already. That's a brilliant sign.
Well. I don't think I get that across. Sometimes I get a little bit peaked at stuff, but not that bad. Oh, yeah, skink. So he scores on a 2+. It's not very good. Rank 2 salty streamer. Personality's flaw, I think.
Pseudonym. You know me so well.
He's a sweet baby Angle.
He meant Angel. I know he meant Angel.
I just wondered what a sweet baby Angle is.
It's the same as a sweet baby angel.
Oh, okay.
What kind of angle? Well, it's me, isn't it? So it'd be a right angle because I'm always.
Oh dear. A right angle. That's very good, Sunk. That is very good.
Thank you very much. He's here a week, folks. In fact, the week I'm out. I'm going away. So, are we proposing to not do Thursday night and move it to Saturday, or do Thursday with maybe Bevan or Pip?
Do you want to do Friday evening and Friday evening and Saturday evening? Oh, are we currying this week, or is that next week?
We were talking about this week, but
would you prefer next week? Because next week works better for me, actually.
I don't mind.
Yeah, because young lady, she's going to go and see one of her friends. Ev, you're going next week, aren't you, to go and see? Okay. Yeah. Next week's better then. So we can do mobile broadcast unit.
Never mind that.
I'm
still thinking about her friend. Tell me more.
She's from Colombia.
Okay.
Lovely lady. I'm really not convinced that all these extra random blocks is such a good idea.
Not exactly the goose of wingmen, is he?
Me? What exactly would you like me to say?
Oh no, got the peanuts, not bothered. How's this defence going?
Well, I thought he was going to score in 2 turns, and he's going to score in 2 turns. Of course, if he rolled badly, he won't.
He should be alright, shouldn't he?
Yep.
Pseudonym. I love you, man.
Oh, Skin Collar 1 on the line.
Oh, he's fallen over, look.
When did he use his reroll?
That was a spot of luck, wasn't it?
When did he use his reroll?
I don't know, I was really watching. Just reading what Pseudonym and Drace were saying. Oh, Henry Hughes said he uses reroll on the blitz.
Oh, he did, didn't he? Yeah, they're both down into something.
Yep, Andy on is absolutely right. Both down into something. It's spooky that people are paying much closer attention than you are when you're playing. It's a good question, Pseudo. But I've got to ask a further question. European or African, man?
Yeah.
Sky Blue Bonnie, yes, you can claim that. You can proudly, you can get a T-shirt if you want, saying you watched the show and you are therefore one of the 5th best viewers in the world. Geeks World Gaming, God bless you, sir. 2 months on the spin. Wonderful.
Shit.
Tom, we were just talking about you. Hadn't seen you for a bit. How are you, buddy?
Shit. Bollocks.
Oh, Pseudo, the smaller African chicken couldn't get it off the ground, mate. It's too heavy. You there, Andy? I can't. I'm here suddenly.
Yeah, no, I'm here. I'm thinking. This is it's the turn.
Geeks has just subbed for a second month on the spin.
All right, that's good.
Tomo's here as well. Oh, by the way, Tomo, when this has happened earlier in this game, as soon as somebody says hello, you've got about 30 seconds before you suffer a horrendous injury. And Tomo the Vampire is on the pitch and available to suffer a horrendous injury. So hunker down for now. I'll give you an all clear in a minute or two. That was incredible. Hawkeye showed up, said hello, hit the sub button, and then Hawkeye was injured, flashed across the screen. Then Drace shows up. Tomo, I shit you not, it was within 2 seconds. Ooh, he's fine. Thank you very much for the resub, old boy. Pseudonym asks, what has 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs in the afternoon, and 3 legs in the evening? He doesn't know either, but he's got one trapped under his nightstand. Please send help immediately. Tell you what, the level of concentration Andy's you wielding at the moment, I'm surprised you forgot to breathe and passed out. This, folks, is all the energy taken out of his mouth, vocal cords. In fact, the entire body, it's all going into the cortex now. Complete concentration.
Well, right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I was just concentrating. Pseudonym, thank you very much, and Geeks Wargaming, thank you very much. I'm worried now because we've only got no rerolls and 2 turns. He only needs a POW. He can't use a tackle player, granted, but he does only need a POW to dislodge the ball and potentially score.
King Winter, who are the Weasleys? Like that lad out of Harry Potter's, his mate, and his family. Dre says, so how did you spot that he was going to regen there, Andy? Optimism?
Yeah, hope. I don't know. I don't think I did. I think I just hoped. Because I'm going to have to roll some I just need decent dice now, don't I? Well, I need him to not have decent dice.
I still favour you. Yes, he can equalise, but he's got all the work to do. Robbo says, surf the vamp. Perish the thought, Robbo. Wash your mouth out.
He could. So, he could stand up the skink on the sideline and 1 dice me. Which is possible, and then you could surf, and then you would potentially have this skink here. But do you want to be throwing 1 dice? You've got 1 reroll left, and you're going for a straight 3+. It's dangerous. This is going to come down to this is in my favour. 66% of the time, I'm fine. I need to dodge him rolling a 6 on basically 4 dice.
Aha!
Okay. Now no one's got a reroll. Alright. Okay, that was a bad bounce.
Well,
If he scores on 14, he's got to get the ball back in 2 turns.
that's why I say I think you're currently leading this.
Yeah.
In terms of who's going to win. It's possible he can get the ball off you and turn you over, but
No KO
What?
recovery.
I thought I was going to say 1. Oh,
None.
okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I've got 7 players. We just need to put the ball on a bludge vamp.
Slick Fiskin, hello, mate. Simar, hello. I still think you're going to win this. I got a feeling.
Woo!
Maybe better not say.
So here we just completely concede the line of scrimmage, and we just go and try and put the ball on a bludgeoning vampire.
Slick Fiskin asks, what's my stand on lingonberries? Lingonberries? Not 100% sure what lingonberries are. Gosh, I hope it's nothing saucy that I don't know about.
So a 2 dice block needing a power with a team reroll is 51.775% chance likely to happen. So it was a literal coin flip and it went his way. I've had some stuff go my way, so yeah, I'm not bitter.
First touchdown was beautiful.
Yes. This is going to come a little bit to where the ball goes. So I want to see a deep kick. That's what I want. Central and deep would be lovely.
You like it deep and central, don't you? Kick-wise.
Kick-wise, yeah. Kick-wise, yeah.
Family shot.
Okay. Yeah. And we did score our second touchdown. Required a little bit of dice, so you know, I guess even fair's fair.
Drace is finding that the Isauron is captain thrusting some sort of hypnotic waves into his direction. Can you have a word with him? The eye.
Oh no, he just does what he wants. Right, we need to put the ball on a blodger, so I'm going to have to put a blodger in the middle. Because I don't want to have to put it on a non-blodge vampire.
Right, I can get behind that.
It is going to leave me with a 2+ roll to dodge away without dodge. Oh well. Fact, actually, we'd be better off just putting a thrall there, wouldn't we?
No, lads, we don't want a riot. Is Slick Fiskin, linguine, is that linguine? Like sort of flat spaghetti, basically. Lava Jackal, good evening, old boy. Stop wanting a riot. Knock it off, you lot. Don't need a riot.
So we mark the Crocs because we may as well mark the Crocs. Given the choice, I will then run 2 thralls forward to mark the 2 tackle Sauros. But let's see. Let's see what happens. Deep kick, please, for a deep kick.
All right, well, I've learned about lingonberries, and Tommy's told me a bit about random berries, which is good.
Oh dear, Aurelius just got sniped.
Oh, it'll be fine. Just a stun. They are.
Yeah, he's alright, that.
Oh, Tomo, mate. Black Currant is alive and well back in the UK, buddy. It's that Japan. You've been too sophisticated and they've deprived you of blueberry-flavoured items. Blackberry-flavoured items.
Hmm.
Blackcurrant, yes.
Right. Bring that vampire
Tension's
back.
palatable. Tension's palatable.
Just bring that vampire back.
I feel better if we'd had Morbid Orbits available for this drive. Still KO'd.
Yep.
Pseudo, you wouldn't do that, would you?
What's that?
He's thanking Zunkbot for telling him about YouTube, because now he can watch all of your games for free on YouTube and not bother paying you on Twitch.
Oh.
Oh, it's backfired.
Oh no. We've got... I got 5 players to move. Oh, I need to just text my next opponent and just explain that'll be 5 minutes.
Well, Drace, clearly amongst the vampire community, you're a bit of a pin-up. I think words got round, so yeah. You won't be walking straight for a while, though. But you seem to be such a big hit with the vampires.
Drace got bitten twice. He did. I'm not getting overconfident.
Pretty good position.
What would you have done differently there? I brought everyone back to protect. Because we failed the Bloodlust, I made the cage like this. It's not a very good cage. Not doing anything about it.
Well, look at this late stage in the game. If he doesn't knock you over, then you'd seek to run and punt it just so that you couldn't physically get the ball at the other end.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, well, it depends where the skinks go, I would say.
Vilnich, very good. That's number 5, right?
Fifth minute in the world. Oh, sorry, did I say minute in the world? I meant 5 minutes. Pseudonym cheers and asks, ask doctor if right is left for you. Ask your doctor if right is left for you.
I don't understand that.
Over my head.
I'm just confused by the whole thing.
No, Slick Fiskin. Family show, PG rating, remember. Twitch partnership pending. Brace yourself, brace yourself, brace yourself. Oh, he's got to tackle arse biscuits.
No, Tomo, no!
Oh, Tomo, no!
Oh, he's an automaton, isn't he? He knows what he's doing. Right, diving tackles against the ball. We're in trouble.
A little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Hit the skinks, knock them out, etc. Yeah, I know.
Well, this is the problem. We're playing 11 versus 5. You're going to be in a lot of trouble.
If there's any way that you fancy doing it, I'd go for punt. So he's got to pick up handoff.
There's nothing on here. There's literally nothing on. I can't. There's nothing clever on at all.
Dodge and stand in the corner then? Or dodge around
It
and
won't-
punt it?
No, because
Well, standing in the corner gives you a very good chance of it going out of bounds.
Fuck's sake. How have I ended the game basically with 3 players? I had 14 to start with.
Carelessness, quite frankly, carelessness. Cedar's just cheered with, "If you love somebody, set them free now. This is the police and we have you surrounded."
What about?
Des, that's a very good point. Andy, you have to win because you've promised your opponent you're going to play in a few minutes, not going to overtime. So you'll win. You'll be fine. God, it's so tense. No, Pedder, it doesn't. If you've gazed a diving tackle player, you no longer inflicts diving tackle.
This is
The tension.
I couldn't do the diving tackle because if we rolled a 1, we'd get sent off.
Well, it lends having a really ambitious YouTube tag, doesn't it? You know, hey, watch this really exciting game. Winning turn 26, won't tell you who. Yeah, Destinos scored it. This is so tight. It's so tight. Pseudonym cheers and asks, "Does Andy's carpet match his drapes?" Of course not. He's a terrible interior decorator. Harsh. You've nearly finished painting the lounge, haven't you?
Come on, 50-50. 50-50. No. Third one of those we've not had.
It's the block tackle sauruses. We called it, didn't we? Oh, be alright. Phew! Regentastic.
Catch it, catch it, catch it. Oh.
Shit.
Fuck, does this really go in overtime?
I think so. Oh, hello. Oh no.
I can't believe he scored. I'm really, really not happy with. I'm just annoyed with how much damage he's done. That's my like. Oh come on, seriously, how much damage?
Andy, you've done really well so far in this game.
Oh, for fuck's sake, this game's not done yet.
Sorry.
If we receive, we might be able to win. Oh, of course not. Fuck's sake. We won't win now. We won't win now. I've got like 4 players left.
Yeah. Try your best, but yeah, it's a big ask.
I think this was decided on the amount of casualties he's done. I can't keep up with that.
Pseudo, that's not helpful. Evening, Nathan Jr. Senior.
Meh.
Andy, 20p's in the channel.
Yeah, good evening. I'm really sorry. I thought this game was done, and it's just bullshitted its way through to fucking more. It's the one thing I'd rather have lost than have to play another half, because then I'm going to be late for my next game.
Well, I'm saying 20p is in the channel. So
Yes, I know, but he needs to play now. And it'd be more annoying if we don't play our FA Cup game. It goes to a coin flip, and then I lose this. So I lose both games, one without even getting to play it. 20p is what's the latest you can realistically start? Are we already past cut-off? Yeah, it's the first person to score.
Which rather favours the Lizards in this position, to be honest. But do what you can do.
I know. I'm having these last two games had an extension, and tonight is the last night, and then this happened, which is stupid overtime bullshit rules. From 2-0 up to manage to draw 2-2.
He did Monty, but it was
Just stupid.
relatively
Fucking
trivial
stupid.
to do it. We've basically run out of people.
We run out of people. It's just armour break after armour break.
Well, it's huge that he's got the reception for this as well.
Yeah, look.
Oh, come on. I mean,
It just the volume of damage.
I was waiting for you to say something.
I've got to say, I don't know what to say to this. I'm irritated.
Hurry up.
Yeah, other than just fucking hurry up.
Come on, Knight, for God's sake, don't do it. In the name that is all that's good and holy, do not order one of those pizzas. Hey, Glasshammer. This is going to be tough. It's golden goal, and he's got skinks. It's very tough to stop this. Glasshammer, my game went pretty much true to form. Though nobody died, we lost 1-0, unfortunately. But I'm reasonably content with the result. It could have been worse, and we made him work for it. So, good effort, but that was too much. You all right?
I'm annoyed. I had this, and somehow, just due to bad dice, we haven't. And I am piqued by it. There's no way I shouldn't win this game.
Thing is, though, when you were defending at 2-1, you were so outnumbered, there wasn't massive amount else you could do other than what you did.
Oh, it wasn't the 2-1. It was the 2-2. That's what absolutely killed me. I expected the game to get to 2-1. That was not, to me, that was never even in question. What my issue has been is that, we've got to here, and now, we're there. It's just annoying.
Hello, Grandpal. How you doing? I've got quite a lot in the fridge, actually. Got some samosas, some bottled water, orange juice, milk, Lurpak, waffles.
You sound like you're eating the mic.
No.
I mean, I don't know. This isn't utterly done, but it's very it's very unlikely now.
It's uphill.
Yeah. Oh well. Let's see what happens.
Do you and 20p absolutely have to play tonight?
Yeah,
It's
it has to be now, or it won't be at all.
Tomo, how's the Dark Elf campaign going? Largely pretty well. We've got the continent Nagaroth pretty much under our control between us. I triggered a couple of rituals, and on the second one, underestimated the potency of the invasion. And with a high elf invasion force, managed to get old Malekith killed, but repelled the rest of the invasion. So no, it's all looking good. Are you uploading the YouTube of the Total War?
I haven't done the Saturday one yet. I'm trying to. I don't know what to do with them. Just chopping them up into massive, like, if I don't chop them up,
chop them up into an hour and a half chunks.
Yeah.
Arbitrarily.
It was Glasshammer, yeah. 2-0. We turned him over and scored on turn 4. Scored on our offence, 2-0. And then with 5 turns left, he scored twice. Very standard 2-turn touchdown, and then I rolled really badly consistently.
Yeah, Corn Knight's right. It's a bit of a shock, but Gav hasn't turned up yet.
I'm sure he will soon. Can't... It's like a death by 1,000 cuts, this game. It's really starting to piss me off.
Deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. Yeah, no, deep breath. Glasshammer,
Yeah.
yeah. Has been most turns, to be honest. I'm not really Drace. He's not particularly salty. He's disappointed, I think. A little disappointed. But no, he's all right. Ciro explains that cyanide is actually programmed to give better dice the longer you take for each of your turns. It's the thinker's reward from the last patch. You can believe it sometimes, can't you?
Maybe I'll get a knockdown eventually.
Apologies on behalf of 20p.
Alright, you take the win. I'm not going to contest it. I didn't turn up on time.
Jolly sporting of you. Hellboy, hello,
I'll
buddy.
post that, actually.
Hello, Mellow Girls, you alright, buddy? Pseudonym says you can't get blood from a turnip. Listen, if you need more blood, I know a guy. Put down the turnip and follow me to the blood. Tempting offer for vampires. Don't turn the heads. Don't give them thoughts of blood. Not now. Who told you that, Meligold? He's not particularly salty. Mildly disappointed, but then who wouldn't be? That's all right. You all right, Andy?
Yeah, I'm fine. There we go. Posted. I'm more annoyed that this is just. I'm annoyed. You know, when you get annoyed because it's just someone's just taking too fucking long on something that's done. I guess it's that. And this should have been fine. I'm annoyed with myself for this not being fine.
Oh, Meligold. Look, you know not to believe everything that you read in Shawnee's channel. Make your own mind up. Does he sound particularly salty to you? I think he's doing pretty well, considering that this was a glimmer of hope that's now snuffed out.
Who never gets truly salty mad? Me?
Occasionally have an outburst of statistical rant, but that's about as bad as it gets. And yet, you've been very good today. You've managed your expectations. They do, Meligold, and one of the reasons why they hate it is come to fruition that we're basically just run out of players steadily throughout the game. So the longer it goes on, fewer lads we've got left. It's a shame because there was every opportunity that some dice would let pole down and 2-1 would stand. It needed stuff to go right for that equaliser. Oh, Thomas says there's an Apo bug. What's the symptoms, buddy?
Go on. What? I'm interested in that. What's that?
Von Steinberg, yes and yes, basically, is what Andy's saying. He can't keep 20p up this late. I mean, we're half hour late now, I think. And we've probably got another 10, 20 minutes of this.
Well, you should just run it in next turn, but yeah, it's still. I don't want to. I don't want to stop.
See previous comment.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to keep him. I don't want to play a game at 10:30. I woke up this morning at 6 a.m. It's
hey,
not.
Look, to cheer you up, Von Steinberg's just did a big cheer and says cheer up.
Thank you very much.
There you go.
Thank you very much. There's been loads of cheers flying around this evening. Thank you very much, everybody. Could he take any bloody longer? Honestly.
Well, all he's got to do is run it in, isn't he?
Yeah, next turn he'll run it in.
But what he's doing now, I suppose he may be thinking star play points on the Crocs. Yeah, Tomo says it's happened twice during the Rebel League. So you get 15 seconds to use your Apo, but sometimes it's the MNG screen and it just disappears, so you don't get the opportunity to use the Apo. I know what you mean, mate. I've not seen that one yet. Is there anything else? Like, is it like particularly when there's regen involved or anything like that? Pseudonym's earlier cheer reads, if you love something, set it free. If it starts flying around and chirping, it was probably a bird. Van Diesel, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the show. Guessing you're a Vamp fan, you're in the right place to watch them get knocked out of the Chalada playoffs in the first round. Pseudo, of course, for you anything. You're one of our most loyal customers. Cherished. If there was room on the bookshelf, I'd place you upon it. Pride of place. Thing is, Haringzord, he's not going to stall. Surely he can't. Because he doesn't need to. It's golden goal. Just do it. What are you waiting for, Andy?
Him to run it in.
It's your go, isn't it?
Nope.
Isn't it your turn? Oh, no. What's he waiting for? Is he cherishing the victory? Is he savouring it?
I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. He's just wasting 2 minutes. I don't know.
Can you tell him to hurry up and score? I think my pension's about to kick in.
Oh well. Well, congratulations to Paul, and best of luck to him in the next round. He might well get past the Nurgle, or he might not.
I'd fancy the Nurgle for that.
Yeah, me too. Me too, massive.
Frank. I swear, it's what happens. Frank's been watching Jimmy all afternoon, and he's come on all combative.
So
Kill your boots, man. Kill your boots.
20 armor breaks. 13 of them were removals.
Bye vampires.
Yeah, well, it was fun. I did enjoy the vampires. We weren't doing for a while.
Bad result, but it was an enjoyable game to watch. And starting out, I think 3-2. You made him work far harder than you'd expected. There was a good matchup for the Lizards.
Yep. Where did we finish the vampires? So stats wise, 14-1-5, and we lost our last. We lost our last 3 games. Wow. So they were actually doing really well until that's the playoff game, and then we were trying to get some more star player points, and it went horribly wrong.